Hey, what's going on, guys? Appreciate you stopping by. I've been chatting with a few people in a variety of places all over the country, watching a few YouTube videos and uh, catching up on some reading. I'll frequent a couple of websites where I, look for some news, Zero Hedge, among others. And I really try to spread it across a variety of sources just to kind of see who's saying what and what they're saying. And I've had some people comment recently, and they'll talk about that, it's all good, everything's fine, it's just more of the same, nothing's really going to happen. And I want to think that. I do. I was over at there's a YouTube channel that I really enjoy. If you haven't seen it, go check out Prepper Dog. He's a guy from the Athens, Georgia area, which I lived in that area for a while. And I think he's probably somewhere around my age, I guess. And he's common sense approach to preparedness and the stuff that's going on in the world. And he's gained quite a bit of popularity. And I was reading some of the comments to one of his most recent videos, and the number of people that I saw that are almost in a state of panic. It's actually sad, because I don't think that's necessary. And that's really not what this video is about. The video is really just about today, in about the third week of August. We got winter around the corner. We got all this stuff going on in the Middle East. The Iran-U.S. conflict, war, whatever you want to call it. The Strategic Petroleum Reserve continues to go down. How low can it go is really in question. I was listening to Prepper Now earlier. And you're probably familiar with him, but if you're not, you definitely need to go check out his channel at Prepper Now. And he was talking about that. Who knows how low the SPR can go? Maybe they'll run it down to where it's basically empty, and these different caverns where the petroleum is stored will end up being destroyed, and they'll come up with an alternate way of coming up with another SPR. That's a good possibility. We have this El Nino that everybody's talking about, saying that we could have some of the most destructive climate or weather in many, many years in different parts of the country. Food prices continue to go up. I just made a run and picked up a few things, and I saw cans of corn that about a year ago were 50 cents a can. Then they went up to 76 cents. Then they went up to 79 most recently, and I just looked at them and they're 82 cents a can. And you can't tell me that the food inflation rate is 3%, which is what's being reported. 3% from a year ago. I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. So, reading all those comments over on Prepper Dog, some of the people that I've been chatting with back and forth, and just looking at everything that's going on, and just to add a couple other pieces of the puzzle. We have the political winds beginning to change, where we have socialism and communism that seem to be actually gaining hold and having some success. We'll see in November, but I've said it before, I think the whole entire political process and political system is corrupted, but that doesn't mean that, what happens in Washington and in city and state capitals around the country don't have an impact on our lives. It absolutely does. So you look at all this and add in the division within, everyday citizens and the populace of the United States, and it just, I just don't have a good feeling. I'm not trying to be negative Nancy. What's the male version of negative Nancy? Is it a down David? I don't know. But, it's not doom porn, because again, I've had several people say that, they came to this channel and it's just another channel spewing doom. That's not it. Because if I'm missing the boat and I'm wrong and everything is actually heading in a positive direction, please let me know. I'd like to hear it. I'd like to see it. And I'm trying to be realistic and use some common sense and talk about some of this, because I really enjoy hearing from you guys in the comments. Really good stuff. And I learned some stuff, by the way, from you guys. But I feel, and I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again, that there's a big need to step it up. Not just me, but you need to step it up. Step up the preps, and look at your area, your household, the things that you use, the things that you buy on a daily, weekly basis, and stock up when you can. Shop the sales, look for the best price online or local. If you have a freezer, make sure that freezer is full. We're looking to add another freezer. I've talked to some other videos about the pantry that we're building, and we have a freezer in that area now. We want to add another one, and and if nothing happens and it's all hunky-dory, great. I'm buying stuff now that's going to only go up in price later, so I'm going to save a little money. I just have this feeling that it's not going to continue the same. It's not that these trends that we're experiencing with inflation and the division in the country and the political corruption and all the societal degrading of morals and all that stuff, it's not that it's going to trend the same. Is that it's going to ramp up. It's going to get worse. I can see some potential for political violence coming up, especially around the election time, in not just 2028, but this November. We still, we don't talk about it a whole lot, but the possibility of sleeper cells that are here, and and I've been one that has questioned, if they're here, why hasn't something happened? And but I'm not an expert. Maybe I need to talk to an expert. Maybe I need to talk to somebody that really knows about this stuff and get some explanation, because there absolutely might be a reason why, if there are sleeper cells, they're waiting for something. And most Americans pretty impatient. They're pretty impatient. So anyways, I think the big message I want to put out with this video is step it up. If you have the means to go buy a little extra food, check out what you need for your medical, look at, again, your particular home and household. Can you put back a little fuel? If you've got a generator that runs on propane, can you get some extra propane? Even seasonings and all that stuff. Food is just so important. We have to have food to survive. And if something serious were to happen, and it could just be economic, it could be something a little more kinetic, it may not just be you and who's in your household that you're helping out. It could be other family, it could be close friends, that you guys are going to come together and try to help each other out, and you could help them with food and they're helping you with who knows what, skills, security, whatever. So anyways, just wanted to throw out this today. It's more of the same. I know it's more of the same, but that's kind of the point. It's more of the same, and I think we've got a lot more of it coming. And with winter coming around, I just have that feeling. I just have that feeling. Do you have that feeling? Let me know. So I appreciate you stopping by. You guys stay safe, take care. We will see you in the next one.
So I ran from the cities and the noise and lies, found a piece of ground under open skies, hands in the dirt, sweat on my shirt, learning what living's really worth. While crooked men shake hands in rooms, selling souls to corporate suits. Society's sick, but I found the cure. A back road life, honest and pure. They can keep their throne and their golden news. This life out here's my modern exodus. I traded screens for a sunrise, callous palms, blisters, pride, planted seeds where hope was.